Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch coming, here it is. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Fouled away. Anderson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Trey Mancini. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, You got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first two, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Aiken has thrown a little over 50 innings, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias is there for it. Two gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the belt, the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
One and 0. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The set and the 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball three.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners at the corners, two men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. Two and two. Here it is.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Settling in now, Kevin Biggio. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And here's Renato Nunez.
Leading off for Baltimore, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nunez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
For the current campaign, Nunez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Fouled off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Anthony Santander is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. This is pulled into right. Richard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Up next is Danny Jansen. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. Jansen is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Hey! 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swing in the club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ball 2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is under this one. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Coming to the plate now, Austin wins, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls, no strikes. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Slow roller left side. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, DeRo. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hernandez on third with two out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Renato Nunez.
Renato.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. A ball and no strikes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Anthony Santander will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Anthony.
So stepping in, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Back up the middle, reined in, and that's out number 1.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Here's the first pitch to him. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The O's lead this thing 2-1. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Austin wins 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This year against right-handed pitching, Wins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The 0-1 offering. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Santander, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A runner at second, nobody out. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
That misses 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder,
and now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-1. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Sam Gaviglio trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Sam Gaviglio.
Austin Hayes will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The set and the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. In to score, the runner from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In now, Austin Wynns, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Miguel Castro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1 on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Seventh inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
Davis.
First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Derek Fisher 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Armstrong has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. One and one, here it comes. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Charging in is Santander, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Travis Shaw, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Runner at second, 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Michael Luker is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Teoscar Hernandez will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fouled off. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Now called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. Lays off 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Austin Hayes would be next. Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hayes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way.
0-1 for count.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
One and one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Scott, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Two and 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
Danny Jansen is on deck. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Danny Jansen, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Into the box, Austin wins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And now pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. The pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Number 24.
A ball and no strikes. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And that's too high, ball 2. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Thomas Pannone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Sacrifice attempt here to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The second baseman, you're right.
Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Orioles held in check there. Still tied 3-3. Hanser Alberto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 57.
Joe Pennick is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pennick, originally from New York State, who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Here's the 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Shaw. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1-0 the count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lined hard to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled homer run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A pause. And the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Blue Jays go down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Billy McKinney is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field. Number 20.
We are into extra innings. Striding into the box, Ramon Urias, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And he popped him up. Shaw calls for it, makes the play, one away.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes.
Next up, 2-2.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Rips this one to first. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Paul Fry comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Paul Fry.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
The shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
slapped hard the opposite way. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And with the potential for matchup problems ahead, you get a look at what remains in the Orioles bullpen. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To Iglesias for one. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Nope.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Austin wins. And he lays off there 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This ball will be chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Now in the box, Randall Grichuk 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The right fielder, Randall.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Into the wind, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ken Giles gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Alberto.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is a good slider, swung on and missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Coming to the plate now, Billy McKinney.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, Billy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Nope.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Slider laid off for a ball. That's in there. 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ken Giles claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home